Hello everyone, and welcome to our channel's sleep lecture. Today, we're locking ourselves in this room to tackle a topic that affects every single one of us: sleep. Have you ever wondered why we spend nearly a third of our lives doing it? Or why a bad night's sleep can completely ruin your day? Well, you're in the right place. We're going to dive deep into the science of sleep, uncover its mysteries, and most importantly, figure out how we can all get better at it. First things first, what exactly is sleep? It's not just your body shutting down for a few hours. Think of it more like a highly organized, essential maintenance period for your brain and body. While you're snoozing, your brain is actually incredibly active. It's consolidating memories, clearing out toxins that build up during the day, and processing information. It's like a night shift crew coming in to clean up, organize files, and prepare the office for the next business day. Without this nightly maintenance, things start to go wrong, fast. So let's talk about the architecture of sleep. It's not one continuous state. Instead, we cycle through different stages. Broadly, we have two main types: non-rapid eye movement sleep, or NREM, and rapid eye movement sleep, or REM. A full cycle through these stages typically lasts about 90 minutes, and we go through 4 to 6 of these cycles each night. NREM sleep is divided into 3 stages. Stage 1 is that light, drowsy state when you're just drifting off. You might feel a sudden muscle twitch, called a hypnic jerk. It's a very brief stage. Then you enter stage 2. This is where you spend about half of your total sleep time. Your heart rate and body temperature drop, and your brain waves slow down. It's a more stable stage of sleep, but you can still be woken up relatively easily. Then comes the good stuff, stage 3, also known as deep sleep or slow wave sleep. This is the most restorative stage. During deep sleep, your body repairs tissues, builds bone and muscle, and strengthens the immune system. Your brain produces slow, large delta waves. Waking up from this stage is tough. You'll feel groggy and disoriented. This is the sleep that makes you feel physically refreshed in the morning. If you ever say, "I slept so deeply," you're probably talking about getting a good amount of stage 3 sleep. After deep sleep, we cycle back up through stage 2 and then enter the most famous stage, REM sleep. This is where the magic happens. Your eyes start darting back and forth behind your closed eyelids, which is how it gets its name. Your brain activity looks almost identical to when you're awake. This is the stage where most of our vivid dreaming occurs. But here's a cool safety feature. Your body is essentially paralyzed. A part of your brainstem sends signals to switch off your voluntary muscles, preventing you from acting out your dreams. Imagine dreaming you're flying and actually trying to take off from your bed. So this muscle atonia is a very good thing. REM sleep is crucial for emotional regulation and memory consolidation, especially for procedural memory, like learning a new skill or sport. It's your brain's own therapy session and practice field. Each cycle throughout the night is different. Early in the night, we get more deep sleep. As the night progresses, the REM stages get longer and the deep sleep stages get shorter. This is why, if you cut your sleep short by even an hour, you might be disproportionately cutting out a lot of valuable REM sleep. So, why is all of this so important? Well, the consequences of not getting enough quality sleep are huge. Short term, you'll feel tired, irritable, and have trouble concentrating. Your reaction time slows down, making you more prone to accidents. Drowsy driving, for example, is incredibly dangerous. Long-term chronic sleep deprivation is linked to a whole host of serious health problems: heart disease, high blood pressure, diabetes, obesity, and even a weakened immune system. You become more susceptible to catching colds and other illnesses. It also wreaks havoc on your mental health. Poor sleep can exacerbate symptoms of anxiety and depression. It's a vicious cycle. You're anxious so you can't sleep, and then you can't sleep, which makes you more anxious. If you ever feel like your mental health is suffering, one of the first and most powerful things you can look at is your sleep hygiene. Remember, if you're struggling, reaching out to a mental health professional can make a world of difference. There are people and resources ready to help. Now for the part you've been waiting for. How can we improve our sleep? Let's talk about practical tips the key is to create a strong routine and an environment that signals to your brain that it's time to wind down. This is what we call good sleep hygiene. First, consistency is king. Try to go to bed and wake up at the same time every day, even on weekends. Yes, even on weekends. This helps regulate your body's internal clock or circadian rhythm. Your body loves predictability. When it knows when to expect sleep, it can prepare itself, making it easier to fall asleep and wake up. Second, your bedroom should be a sanctuary for sleep. It needs to be cool, dark, and quiet. Invest in good blackout curtains or a sleep mask. Use earplugs or a white noise machine if you're sensitive to sound. The ideal temperature for sleep is actually quite cool, around 18 degrees Celsius or 65 degrees Fahrenheit. A hot, stuffy room makes it much harder to sleep. Third, and this is a big one in our modern world, manage your light exposure. Get plenty of bright, natural light during the day, especially in the morning. This helps to set your internal clock and tells your body, hey, it's daytime, be awake. Then, in the evening, do the opposite. Dim the lights and, most importantly, avoid blue light from screens. Phones, tablets, computers, TVs for at least an hour before bed. Blue light is particularly good at tricking your brain into thinking it's still daytime, suppressing the production of melatonin, the hormone that makes you feel sleepy. If you must use a screen, use a blue light filter or night mode. Fourth, create a relaxing pre-sleep ritual. This is about winding down and signaling to your body that sleep is coming. It could be anything that you find calming. Reading a physical book, not on a screen. Taking a warm bath, listening to calm music, doing some light stretching, or practicing mindfulness or meditation. A warm bath is great because the subsequent drop in your body temperature after you get out mimics the natural temperature drop that happens as you fall asleep, which can help trigger sleepiness. Fifth, watch what you eat and drink. Avoid big meals, caffeine, and alcohol close to bedtime. Caffeine is a stimulant, and its effects can last for hours. So that afternoon coffee might be the reason you're staring at the ceiling at midnight. Alcohol might make you feel drowsy initially, but it severely disrupts your sleep later in the night. It suppresses REM sleep and can cause you to wake up frequently. A light snack is okay if you're hungry, but a heavy meal can cause indigestion that interferes with sleep. Sixth, get some exercise during the day. Regular physical activity can help you fall asleep faster and enjoy deeper sleep. However, try not to exercise too vigorously right before bed, as it can be too stimulating for some people. A morning or afternoon workout is ideal. Finally, what do you do if you're lying in bed and just can't sleep? The worst thing you can do is lie there, tossing and turning, getting more and more frustrated. This creates a negative association between your bed and wakefulness. The rule is, if you can't fall asleep after about 20 minutes, get out of bed. Go to another room and do something quiet and relaxing under dim light, like reading or listening to calm music. Don't turn on bright lights or look at your phone. When you start to feel sleepy again, go back to bed. Understanding sleep is the first step toward improving it. It's not a luxury, it's a biological necessity. By respecting our need for sleep and practicing good sleep hygiene, we can profoundly improve our physical health, our mental well-being, and our overall quality of life. Start with small changes. Pick one or two of these tips and incorporate them into your routine. You might be surprised at how much better you feel. Thank you so much for joining me in this locked room sleep lecture. I hope you've learned something valuable that you can use to get the rest you deserve. Sweet dreams, and don't forget to like and subscribe for more content to help you live a healthier life. See you next time.